Okay, so this is going to be more of a serious video. On November 3rd, yesterday, as I am writing this section, Odyssey Interactive have announced that they will stop all content updates for Omega Strikers by the end of this year. They uploaded a video talking about why this is the case, and I highly urge anyone who hasn't seen it to watch it. It's hard for me to grasp that one of the games I've spent grinding out a quarter or so of this year, having fun, is going to stop receiving content. It wasn't good news for me to wake up to, and honestly, I had been reflecting on it the entire yesterday. What could have been done better? If Odyssey Interactive did this, would the game have grown more? Was the game just not enough? Working through all these questions, gathering all the information seemed really pointless. While the game wasn't going to receive any more content updates, the server would still be maintained and still receive changes and micropatches, but everything else with the game would stagnate. As long as there are players, the server will run, but once there aren't any, then the servers will most likely go down too. This is a hard pill to swallow, not only as a striker, but absolutely for Odyssey directly. Knowing that with time, the player base will slowly diminish is really a horrible thought. Watching something that you've built over several hours, days, months, years, and seeing that the better choice is to move on is an extremely hard decision to make. And honestly, I have so much respect for them for making such a tough choice. They aimed to create a game that would reignite players' competitive spirit, challenge your skill globally, all the while establishing lovable characters with wide personalities. They just want to make a great game, and I am absolutely proud to know that even though Omega Strikers may have not been a growing success, it's not going to stop them from perfecting this vision they hold. And that's a studio I put my trust in. So, with all that I've said, I thought it'd be nice if I wrote a personal letter to show my support, since your game has not only been extremely fun for the time I've given it, but also since it's been beneficial to me personally. I hope you'll give it a listen. Dear Odyssey Interactive, hey, it's me, Psyker. I've made 3 videos about your game, and it's saddening to see that this has to be the 4th. With the announcement that Omega Strikers will not be receiving any more content past this year, I was heartbroken. It was news that I wasn't really expecting, despite knowing the player count wasn't expanding. But I wanted to take some time to create my own personal letter to you guys as a whole. Omega Strikers is a game that, believe it or not, left a huge lasting impact on me. It's allowed me to break out of my shell and try new things, such as meeting new people, streaming, making friends, heck, even join a few tourneys. There are so many memories that I've gained through your game. I've spent all my hours playing the game, reading the lore, writing about it, talking about it, crying about it. You've struck my competitive core, let me complain about forwards in their roles, do the gritty in front of X, and you've allowed me to substantially grow my channel, and for that, I'm so thankful. I'm glad that you guys decided that this was for the best, and I believe it. The team you have is amazing. I'm sure that with all you've learned, the next game will break my expectations once again with goofy mechanics, lovable characters, and overall allow me to create more memories. I believe in you, Odyssey, but I'm not the only one. I thought it'd be best to also include the people who made your game all that more special, my friends, and I hope you'll give them a listen too.
Hello, Odyssey. I'm happy to have a voice to tell you that I, Super Loser, have had so much fun with your game. Some might say a little too much, and I'm upset about hearing about Omega Strikers. But knowing you guys can make a game that good, I'm excited for the future. You wouldn't believe everything this game has done for me, and how excited I was when I first started playing it, and looking forward to its updates and new lore. This game was so good, I actively looked for people to play it with, and to watch it with, and to learn and grow with those people. You guys have done so much for me, and the people that played it, and left a lasting impression on every single one of us. This game allowed me to do the things I never thought I would do, including playing in tournaments, and finding people that share the same love for this game. And if that doesn't say anything, me having over 600 hours while having school most of the day should. I love everything you guys have done with this game, from the characters, to the gameplay, to the emotes, and even all the community interactions. This was the first game I truly wanted to become competitive in while having, well, fun, and I succeeded competing in multiple tournaments while laughing and having fun with everyone I played with. This game has given me so much, and I'm so happy you haven't given up on these characters that we have all grown to love. And I can't wait to see who will be doing the Gritty next.
Hi there, Odyssey Interactive. I'm Shiro, one of Psyker's friends, and first of all, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity you've given to me for allowing me to play this game. I myself have been with the game since open beta, and I've made quite a fair share of memories, from competing in tournaments, streaming, or even just playing customs. And most importantly is that you allowed me to meet new people from all around the globe and build wonderful friendships. Omega Strikers to me was a unique experience. I saw it as a fun mixture of football and anime, and myself coming from games like FIFA and Counter-Strike with 5,000 hours, never having touched a mobile game in my life, I still really enjoyed this game and the characters. Love you, Jakarta and Octavia. However, Omega Strikers wasn't perfect, nor is there such thing as a perfect game. In my personal opinion, the game struggled with introducing beginners into the game, executing certain maps, looking at you, Demon Days, and keeping the brawl meta to the minimum. And I'm also going to be blunt and extremely honest. I feel like some parts of the community didn't entirely help with keeping the game balanced. This game, in my eyes, could have perhaps succeeded more if people were more mindful of their criticism, especially more experienced players. But that is just my point of view. I still love playing Omega Strikers, the characters, and the amazing music. After all of this, I'm still going to support Odyssey Interactive with their future projects, and I definitely wish them the best of luck. It was fun being on the field striking, and hopefully we'll stay in touch out of the field.
Dear Odyssey Interactive, I'm Kinoko, your local bean enthusiast and connoisseur of all things Estelle. While you probably don't know who I am, or why I'm a part of this Dear Psyker video, that's not important right now. What is important, however, is the huge impact Omega Strikers has had on me since I started playing it. Through this game, I have met and become great friends with so many amazing people. It has helped me find my place in a community where people know my name and are excited to see me chatting away. Playing this game, rising through the ranks, and having a good time with these friends, streaming and just vibing in voice calls, has given me something to look forward to. But enough about me, let's quickly talk about the game itself. While I had my few fair share of problems with the game, which I admittedly was very vocal about during some parts of playing, that never stopped me from coming back for more. I had days where I couldn't enjoy the game, but instead of putting it down and getting into something else, I was anticipating the tomorrow where I would be the best player on the planet. I had many days where I would play for hours. Despite working from early hours of the morning and having a fairly packed schedule, this game quickly became one of my most played, and my gripes cannot contest with the numbers. And let's not even get started on the world of Omega Strikers itself, the characters and the world building which really helped me feel more immersed in the game. And the music, each track explaining who the character is and amplifying their personalities, all while being such great songs. There are so many positives which I don't want to continue going over, as to not take up so much time here, so allow me to give my final words. Thank you Odyssey Interactive for bestowing this game upon us. You were truly ahead of your time, and I can't wait for your future projects. Knowing they're going to include this cast of rambunctious personalities is already making me excited. I won't forget the feeling of hitting all the milestones I did, cruising into Platinum, pushing through Diamond, and being able to say I peaked in Challenger, despite playing like a Bronze. And all the moments I felt like the best player around. I'll see you around, Omega Strikers. This has been Kinoko the Bean Man, and thank you for listening to what I have to say.
Dear Strikers and Odyssey, I don't really know where to start. This game for the past few months has been my life. It let me meet new people, make new memories, and also draw tanks. Applause. It's really sad to see it go. I knew it was gonna die anytime now, seeing as it has been bleeding players ever since release. Didn't expect it to be so soon though, XDD. Thank you to the Odyssey team for making this game. And most importantly, thank you to all the people that I have met. And I hope Odyssey's next game will turn out more successful. It was fun while it lasted. Goodbye, Strikers. Also, Brawler Meeta stinks, and Demon Days was never good and never will be.
Dear Odyssey Interactive, I'm Swatty, one of the so-called friends of our beloved Dear Forwards guy. I personally started playing Omega Strikers relatively close to the game's official release, and have ever since put in more than 500 hours of playtime, because you guys managed to create such an addicting game. The silly little air hockey brawler game reignited something within me, which got me to create content on YouTube again, and pretty much ever since I uploaded Finny.exe, a lot of people started supporting me, which was, and kinda still is, overwhelming to me. I managed to jump over my own shadow and talk to people in English, making a lot of friends in return, and even though I'm currently not too active inside my own community, it still brings me joy to see the others hang out together. I swear to my bones when I tell you guys that I'm immensely grateful for what you have created, and you better make me want to play your next game as well, since I'm planning on purchasing all the skins I'm currently missing, so you better give me yet another banger to spend my premium currency on. Man, I wish I could have gotten verified, but I didn't even manage to earn the Sony salute myself. Can you guys at least unlock the Estelle nameplate from beta for me? Also, wouldn't it be funny if Psycha used swear to my bones for this part, since I used that exact phrasing earlier?
Yeah, I think I will, Swatty. Maybe the Omega Strikers... Maybe the Omega Strikers were the friends we made along the way.